Hello, my name's Neil Kitson, and on behalf of the wonderful people who put together Arts Fresco, I'd like to welcome you to Arts Fresco Online.
I'm Caterina Loriggio, and I'm the founding artistic director of Arts Fresco.
Hello, I am Sophie Sylvester. I was Sophie Wright, and I worked at Harbour District Council as the Arts Development Officer when Arts Fresco first started.
My name is Kevin Quinn. I was proprietor of Quinn's Bookshop in the High Street, and I'm now retired.
And how did you get involved with Arts Fresco?
Well, one day George Kitson, who is a very good customer at the bookshop, came in and said, "Kevin, I'd like you to be involved in a form of outside theatre, which we're thinking of doing in Market Harborough." Well, I thought he meant that he would like me to be a clown or something like that. But he did then explain, no, he would like me to be, as it were, on the organising side of things. And it was practically impossible to refuse anything to George Kitson. So I agreed to give him help, and that was the start.
In 2002, I was the director of Winchester Hat Fair, which is Britain's oldest running street theatre festival. And I'd been working there since 1999, turning that festival around. I was family friend of George Kitson, lovely George, and he'd been following my career, and I'd sent him some information on Hat Fair, and he asked me if I could come and run a similar festival in Market Harborough.
And she came and stayed a weekend with George, and walking round the town, she said, "You know, George, this would be ideal for street theatre."
And it was perfect for Street Arts Festival. There are lots of small squares, cobbly little streets and areas to perform in. So I thought it would be perfect, and George then set up a meeting with Harborough Theatre, who agreed to support it and get behind it and be our organisation where we could apply for funding from the Arts Council and from the local council.
My role was really diverse at the council, so I was obviously liaising with different council staff members to make sure we could organise the road closures, order Harris fencing, recruit volunteers, help with the funding bids, all sorts of different bits and bobs that just generally immersed me in all of the festival planning, which was just really good fun.
So the idea was hatched. George, with his contacts, knew that, you know, the Arts Council might be helpful in providing money to get the thing off the ground. Caterina Loriggio had the experience of which acts to book, and the thing just started. And certainly the two of them worked together as a wonderful partnership for 5 or 6 years.
And the rest is history. So 2002 was the first festival, and I supported and ran the festival right through until 2008. And more recently, I've become a patron of the festival. So it's a festival which is very dear to my heart, and I'm thrilled to see that it's still going all these years later. So I think it's a very unique event, and it's very beautiful. And Harborough is very lucky to have it and to have all those volunteers still supporting it. So good luck, Arts Fresco, and long may you prosper.